Number 7, Spencer Steer.
Down the left field line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Matt McClain stands in now and watches strike one. Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Out towards right center field. Lyle under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me.
Hard liner. And he makes the catch. Here's the lineup for the Reds. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. Swings through that one for strike one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle, Nunez. Handles, throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. They get a run on. Back here in Cincinnati, 2nd inning set to go. Keibert Ruiz. Digging in for the Nationals.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Strike 2. Abbott in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Stepping in, Andres Chaparro. 2 for 7 in the series so far. In the air, right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Brady.
Now here is Brady House.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
This is J.J. Bleday. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Ground ball, could be two. The flip, there's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the run out of scoring position.
One out man at first. Next to hit, T.J. Friedel. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Here comes the 0-1.
Oh.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Wood takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Will Benson.
Here's the left fielder, Will Benson, with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. Tap to first, Chaparro. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That one fouled off. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the Nats lineup turns over. Dalen Lyle, the next to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Abbott keeping him close. And now James Wood. Late swing, foul to the left. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lyle, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. 2 down.
Up next for Washington, shortstop C.J.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's 0 for 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So 1 left for Washington. They trail here 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Spencer Steer. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Oh, 1 down. There's a high chopper. House tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Doubled in his first AB.
Matt McClain.
Fought off foul. Foul ball. That smash towards center. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next,
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hammered. And now maybe extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next, for the
So
Reds,
digging in, Noel V. Marte. Grounded out his first time up. And it's fouled away. Next one is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's the ball.
Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds. Back here at Great American Ballpark. On to the 4th. Joey Wiemer digging in for the Nationals.
You know, these Nationals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Nope,
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 1 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Next to hit, Luis Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing, and he went 0-1. That clips the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. In there for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
Now it's the DH, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next, for the
Nice
Reds,
line drive to the
center
pull side,
fielder,
met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
T.J. Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Out of here. A two-run blast. And they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boo. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
And now here is Will Benson. That one at the knees for a strike. Off the mark there. And 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
In the air, center field. Brings it in. And there's two down.
Up next, for the Reds,
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Spencer Steer now at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. That's towards center. Lyle in position. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. On to the top of the 5th we go. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
He steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. This one in the air, center field. Friedel under this one. And there's 2 away. Nasim Nunez will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to third, and that one handled. That ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, P.J. Poulin.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Base hit, center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
And on base every time, good speed, comfortable lead, but they could always use another.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, I'm sure that still will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. Left field, way back there, carrying well, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Swinging a foul out of play. The Reds trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one carrying, and it's gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His 19th home run of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Griff McGarry takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now a chance for Tyler Stevenson.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Challenge from behind the dish here. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Runner at second, nobody out. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Marte on his horse around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's an 8-run lead.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Man at first, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. In the air, left side. Wood, couple of steps in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Next for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedel. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, 1 away. McGarry measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a bouncer. Chaparro fired to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 8 and the Nationals nothing. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, recipes, polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history.
Dalen Lyle digs in now.
Center fielder Dalen Lyle.
Oh, ball one. To the right side, and that chance handled. Over to first. A great play deep in the hole. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that's a strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is C.J. Abrams. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And that one hammered way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Spencer Steer. 1 for 3. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. That one missed. The Reds up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Almost got him. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. High fly ball, right field. Weimer settles under this one. 2 away now.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
No question about this one. It's out of here. His 11th of the year, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and so here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Out towards right center field. Touches down, that's a hit. And out to a board. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Line drive. No one can get there. It falls in. 1 run across, headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, J.J. Bleday. In the air, left field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Here comes Stevenson in to score. It's 13-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Here comes the skipper out of the... Cole Henry on to pitch out of the pen here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. Oh. Runner at second, 2 down. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that will end the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We're through 6 full. The Reds lead it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been... This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double. So a man aboard. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts and a foul ball.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
No,
garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. First pitch misses. The other way. And foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ball 2.
1 out, the runner at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
No, 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 that's foul, that's foul.
That's a little bit low. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman.
Now it's going to be Andres Chaparro. And a big swing and a miss.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Struck him out looking. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Reds baseball. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Josiah Gray. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Hard hit left side. Throws to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So back to the top of the order. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Gus Varland up and loosening in the pen. The Reds up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
The 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a couple of quick outs.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
That is the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they still hold a commanding 13-0 lead. here in Cincinnati.
For the
We're at the top of the
Third
8th.
baseman,
Brady
Brady
House
House.
digging in for the Nationals.
That's a ball.
Abbott still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
McLean takes it in for the out.
Up next,
One away.
Second
And here is
baseman,
Nasim Nunez. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That one to first. And that's just foul. The Nats with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Out towards right center field. Friedel on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 8 innings, 8-0. On to the bottom of the 8th, Ellie De La Cruz. Up now, WAR doesn't lie, and this guy's value shows up everywhere, including on this graphic.
Yeah, Boog, he affects every phase of the game. You've got to have a guy like this on your roster.
Hard hit to right center. Lyle racing over to make the catch. One pitch and one out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That's a hit. And a man aboard. Now at the plate, Noel V. Marte. This one in the air, center field. Lyle under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, catcher
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Whoa.
Suarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's down and away. Gray, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Long run, nice grab. That is. Welcome back as we take a look at. Upcoming schedule. Brandon Williamson comes on now,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
No. Ball 2.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
2-2 down. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. Williamson, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Garcia.
No, that's a ball.
Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. The Reds up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Left field. Lunging, but can't bring it in. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for Washington, catcher.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Ruiz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So 2. Here comes the manager. New pitcher for the Reds, Brett Lauder.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players.
If it's over, it's over. So just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hood. Guess you out is too good to be true. Was a point, all I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave. We would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the fuck it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. you